Right, I'm going to play a game of Blitz this time. 2090, good luck. Okay, we have actually played before. Go c4. Okay, what's his idea here? Comes forward, okay. Let's go e3, maybe d4. Maybe take, then knight up possibly. We're just trying to get a playable position and then worry about what to do. Okay, so he plays across, so we could take the knight. It breaks the pawn structure, doesn't it? And then up. You can always trade and then still come along, but it kind of breaks symmetry though, so hopefully okay. Now, do I go with a bishop if he takes, concede the ground? I think that's a bit bold, but yeah, let's go with a pawn. And if he does push, he'll get an isolated pawn, but I've already got one. Now, knight up and around the angles could be useful. Or I go this way. I think I'm going to go here and try and bring the knight round. Okay, knight across and try to come in. Knight back, logical. Play rook over, hit the pawn. Down. I guess I just take. There is this though if he pushes. You might guard it with the queen or the rook. Can I play a weird move like queen up? I guess you just drop back and kick the queen. Queen here, you probably just come in. Knight in takes, take. Yeah, knight in seems like a fine move to me. So now we've opened up the scope for the bishop. It might not come to anything. Okay, it won't come to anything, but... Okay. So now queen up is a move for one move, but does it do anything at all? I'm not sure it does. I'm not sure it does. Let's get the rook on a dark square and challenge for the open file. Now queen up, threatening to jump across. Oh, he's launched one. Okay. I think I better match that. He could still ignore it and push, I guess. Oh, king up. So he wants to go very bold. Okay. I'm going to play rook up and threaten to double them up. Again, he could potentially push a pawn here. Queen back, I guess. Okay, he's played across going after my pawn. Do I gambit and give the pawn up? I think I will. So if he takes, I've got a check, but that's all it is, isn't it? It's just a check. Everything's rock solid here, so what on earth do we do? I'm actually going to check here and try and bring the rook up, I think. And trust that my king is safe. So bring the rook up and go here. Because another pawn can fall if he takes it. Queen up, I guess bishop back, but then maybe bishop up. Okay. Oh, does he just push on? Have I missed that? Queen up, push on, take. Oh yeah, still take. If he pushes, I've got bishop takes pawn. And then maybe it's just a pawn. Maybe he just pushes and runs. Down, take, down. And I can't actually blockade the diagonal, can I? So that's a bit of a problem. I might have to come back and sack the bishop. Ooh, so down, and I can't go here. Maybe I've got queen here, but this isn't a big threat then. Oh, he's not seen that, so I can grab a pawn and threaten another one. Yeah, I think pawn down was the right move there. We'll check it after the game. If I get bishop in, which I can now do, he's now seen it, but bishop in, it gets a tempo with a queen. You can check, move down, queen back, and then I'm threatening to get through, I think. I just need my king tucked away. You can check, king up, check, I just take. The idea is queen across, threatening to crash through. So have we calculated it correctly? Let's see. Maybe he has to deflect with a bishop to remove my bishop on my rook. But if I win the bishop and he comes down, I can drop the bishop back and then sack it. And I'm no worse off. I'm threatening to simply take across and say double check, something like this. Okay, he doesn't see a defense here. Let's just see if he should have played that earlier. So I think we just take now. Yeah, let's just see if he did actually have a defense there. At the end it was completely winning, but let's just see. Right, I've flipped the cameras over now so we can now get the PGN, and then we'll jump onto lichess. We compare all the games in exactly the same way. So we go to tools and import the game, paste it in, request the analysis. Now we were white with this game, but if you were black, you can just pick the menu button and flick the board. Let's just see if he had that pawn push that little bit earlier, and it might have been fine. Let's just see. Obviously, it is a blitz game. You've only got so much time. Okay, it's not running through yet. Okay, it is now. So where did the game actually turn? So that's it there. Yeah, he did indeed. He could have thrown a check in instead of pushing the pawn. Throw a check in, king up, and I'm assuming you just then push your pawn. And you must be in time. So it was flatline level there. So throw the check in here, not here. That makes a difference. Maybe it's to do with getting the bishop here, I'm not sure. Now let's take a look. So it's finished. Yeah, so 95% versus 81%, but it's a one move mistake. The figures would have basically been the same, but for that one move mistake, I think. So this is really the vital bit. So probably not much point checking the early part. I'll just quickly flick through. We're just trying to castle, get a playable position, and then worry about what to do. And that's what we've done here. So I say it's essentially flatline level this whole way through. A little bit of ups and downs. Not perfect play, but not bad. Right, it was actually a mistake bringing the rook up. I should have played bishop back to pressure the pawn. Okay, because you can't come here and it might tie your rook down, actually. That's nice, isn't it? That's nice. And then maybe bring the rook up after you've done that. That's the move. That's something to learn for the future. But this was all okay. This was all okay. We're still level. Yeah, and he should have played the check here. So queen check, king h2, d4 indeed. Queen f6, which is what I was going to play with a view to bishop up. Queen b2 is the right move. So if I play forward, you take with check. So then king has to come back and you just check again. King back. And you can just basically repeat, just keep putting the pressure on so the bishop can't be released and you're safe. Not sure if you've got time to grab a pawn there, possibly, but if you grab a pawn, and maybe you can actually, maybe you can. What's the line here? Yeah, it's flatline level. Queen to d2 to threaten the same thing to tie the bishop down, or you can take the pawn, but you've got to drop the rook back. Maybe you're going to sack and then go for a draw this way. That's probably it, but it was flatline level basically the whole way through until that one mistake here. And then it's just winning for us. Now you just can't stop the checkmate here, so all you can do is take, and it's check and mate here, or you can step up. Have we got a fancy checkmate here, like bishop forward? That's a check. King up and just checkmate, something like that. Or you could take with a bishop and come back. But a decent game at our level, very good.